Let's start with shout outs for the Southern region. Big shout out to Bakersfield technician Ramon Segura, SHS of $47 RPW, $16 Nest, attach rate of 30%, CSAT 894, and a DCR of 96.15. That's outstanding. We got out of Chico, Michael Ladardi, $57 RPW, $45 Nest RPW, $25% attach rate, 897 CSAT, and 100% DCR. Outstanding. Out of Chico, another technician, Victor Trejo Gonzalez. It's $62 RPW, $13 Nest, 30% attach rate, 894 CSAT, and a 98% DCR. Outstanding. Visalia Luis Sanchez, $111 RPW, $97 Nest, attach rate of 22%, CSAT 877, and a DCR of 92.59. Great job, Southern Region. Some outstanding techs down there. We got the Mountain East, Twin Falls, Sergio Del Toro, on-site sales, $73 RPW, Nest is 13, R12 is 0%, DCR 94.34 HIP, or Hopper IP of 58%. Great job. Brent Green, on-site sales RPW of 66, Nest is 27, R12 is 1.36, DCR 91, Hopper IP of 48%. Great job, Twin Falls. Missoula, Pasha would like to give a shout out to the Missoula technicians. After a rough week in the month of May, the technicians are taking ownership and making changes. They're not finished yet, but with a week left in the month, Pasha's confident that each of his technicians will do what they need to do to come out with a win. After the first week of May, month-to-date CSAT went from 7 to 875. RPW went from 11 to 51. Outstanding. And then Nest went from 0 to $11.22. Way to go. Good job, Missoula. David Abramson, on-site sales of $51.96. Nest is $25.67. CSAT 8.81, R12 3.58, DCR 92.68, Hopper IP 51.52, and two referrals. Outstanding job. Now we got the DMN. We got Post Falls. Shout out to the whole office. 892 CSAT with over 150 surveys. Way to go, Pumas. Keep on paving the way. Lewiston, Isaac Hamilton, RPW $102, attach rate $34, Nest is 22, CSAT's 8.83, DCR is 97.56, and R12 is 0%. Good job. Vegas, Jorge Jimenez and Nathaniel Stubbs going strong with 0 TC12s. Leonel Banda having 83 job count with 100% DCR. That's amazing. Jesus Coro, 90% Hopper IP. Nathaniel Stubbs, perfect 9 for the whole month on CSAT. Manuel Carpio, $71 RPW. These guys are playing a big part in the Vegas office. We appreciate the consistency. Go Lions. Klamath, Daniel Kohler, CSAT 8.96, DCR 93.55, NCDCR 100%, SHS $99 RPW, Nest is $53 RPW, attach rate's 30%, Hopper IP is 50%, even in Klamath, and R12 0%. Outstanding work. Way to go, everybody.
All right, let's go ahead and go on to Summer Showdown and Ticket to Winner. I had some exciting matchups to share with you guys. First, let's go ahead and roll some winners. We have over, I believe it's 26,000 entries. It'll be our first two winners here. We have Travis Ward out of Eugene and Vicente Visalia. Congrats to those winners. All right, and let's go ahead and get into Summer Showdown. So we've had some exciting matchups. We have Chico versus Post Falls. I know everyone's been looking forward to. I've seen the trash talk between these two offices and going to keep you guys waiting just a little bit more. Let me go ahead and talk about these other matchups real quick. Las Vegas Lions lunge past the Reno Ravens in a close one as they win 6-5. Pasco Praying Mantis pushed through the Fresno Falcons very easily, beating them 10-1. And then we have Modesto moving into the top 4 finally as they beat through the tough Hellcats 6-5 in a very close one. And then favorite matchup of mine, Battle of the Falls. Idaho Falls winning this one, beating Twin Falls 7-1. All right, let's go ahead and show off these other matchups. I know Nick's looking a little nervous there. Okay, in our first division, it looks like Chico ends up taking the win over Post Falls Pumas 8-5. And then we have Visalia beating Boise Titans 9-4. Great job, Visalia. I think that's a pretty close race going into, I believe, the bottom 3 of Division 1. In our next division, a couple good matchups here. Lewiston Leopards taking care of the Klamath Falls King Cobras 6-5. Next week we have Lewiston playing against Eureka, number 1 against number 2, and Devin told me that the whole Lewiston office had that matchup circled on their calendar for a very long time. All right, let's go into the standings. Not much has changed here. I did make a mistake last week on Lions record. They had 7 losses last week, but they actually have 6 losses and 5 wins. That is my bad if anyone's catching that. And then also Vice Yellow Vultures are actually 3 and 8, so it's a 3-way tie for the 6th, 7th, and 8th places. Okay, here's our next division. Klamath Falls moving into the top 5. Very close race there in like the middle of the division. One win kind of sets you apart, throw you into the top 6 there. All right, now let's go over the rest of our schedule for Summer Showdown. We're kind of ending the season here, moving into the tournament. Okay, we have week 12 up next week. A couple good matchups there. And then in the next division, like I said, Eureka against Lewiston. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins that one. A couple good matchups there. Okay, and so going into the rest of the season. So next week will be week 12. And just because we have different sizes in the divisions, the tournaments are going to be a little bit different. The Division 2, next week, we will have their playing games. It'll be, I believe, 16th versus 17th seed and 15th versus 18th seed. And the winner of those will get into the tournament, kind of copying the NBA format. And then they will start their tournament June 6th or the 12th with their knockout round. Since they have 4 rounds, they're going to start a week earlier than Division 1. And then going into Division 1, that week that Division 2 starts their tournament, we're going to have a rivalry week. And so starting with whoever's in first place, we will let you guys call out your opponents that week. So I will remind you guys that we guys kind of strategize and think about it. And then so say if Post Falls is in first place, we'll let them pick their opponent for that week and then go so on. And then that following week, they'll start their tournament just because there's 3 rounds. They'll start it a week later than Division 2. And to give you guys more of a visual idea, so we have the play-in round here at the far left. And this is how the tournament would be if we were to start today. So this is with the current standings. I know this is a lot to take in, so if any of the managers have any questions, please let me know. Be happy to explain. But yeah, so the winner of 16-17 plays number 1 here, and the winner of 15 and 18 plays number 2, and then the whole tournament starts. Remember, it's single game elimination, so it's either do or die here. This is all for the office grand prize of the ping pong table. All right, and then going into Division 1, who starts a week later. So this is how it would be if it started today. And this is the same thing, just single elimination, a win, and you move on, stay alive. All right, and I'll get all these images out to you guys. And like I said, any questions or anything, just let me know, and I'll be happy to explain. Thank you guys, and good luck on your matchups this week.
All right. Thanks, Sonny. That's awesome. Jump into this.